Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the latest video from Carach Angren, Franckensteina Strataemontanus. Are you impressed?
I'm impressed.
You know, it took a lot of work. Imagine how hard it was for me to do the album review.
Oh.
I'm
And
dyslexic. I'm dyslexic. Like, you know, this albums that are in foreign languages are a struggle. But at least I have the excuse that it's a foreign language.
You're dyslexic and you're ESL.
Yes. So I have two things going against me. This one was a struggle. I had to... you know what I felt? I felt like a fighter before a fight.
Oh.
You know, like when you're like going like this in front of the mirror, like pumping yourself up. That was me with this name. Like in front of the mirror, seeing the name repeatedly.
Yeah.
You know, I can do it. I know I can do it. I have it in me. I can do it. You know, that was me. And I feel like now that I got into the ring and the bell rang, ding, 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 I answer the call. I answer the call. I delivered. By the way, this video came out a couple of weeks ago. And I know you're a fan of Carach Angren, as am I. And when the new album came out, they released some lyric videos that we did on the channel. But this is a music video.
Yeah.
When was the last time we did a music... Do you remember the last actual music video? I'm not talking about lyric videos. Music video from Carach.
I don't. I know it wasn't Francis Coughlin. I know it wasn't that one.
Wasn't that the last one?
No, I think we've done another one that was a music video, but I can't remember.
Okay, I was going to say that was the last
But that was like
one.
the most memorable music video.
Yeah, I was going to say that's probably the last one. But maybe you're right. It's been a long time. Either way, it's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
All right, so we're here to change that. Franckensteina Strataemontanus.
Oh, you did it twice.
Oh, I did it twice. I feel like I could just drop the headphones now and just leave.
Yeah.
You know, achievement unlocked. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Man, these guys are incredible. Incredible. All right, I'm going to let you go first. What do you think?
I mean, these guys know how to make some weird ass videos.
It's these guys are artists in the whole full spectrum of the word. It's not just the music. It's not just the lyrics. It's not just the concept behind the albums. It's everything. This video is incredible. It has that Hitchcock, but at the same silent movie horror throwback feel to it. Like it's just incredible. Like really, like there's such a throwback style to it. What plays with the whole Frankenstein theme to it. There's so many little pieces that come together in this video that just make the whole thing absolutely incredible. It's that old school style that you don't have to see necessarily the gory stuff in order to be scared. You're scared about what your brain perceives that it's happening, that you're not seeing.
Especially because it's silent too, so it
has to be visual.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to be said, right? So like the when you think about a silent movie, the acting has to be even better because you have to portray all the different emotions, everything that's going on with how you're acting. So it has to almost be a little bit over the top. Like you have to overreact almost in order to compensate for the fact that you can't use your words in order to express what's happening in front of you. Don't you see it that way?
Yeah.
But incredible. The video is incredible. And I thought it was interesting that their hair, they were kind of naked, right? Like, I mean, they had like what do you call it?
Diapers on?
Yeah, I was gonna call them budgie smugglers, but yeah, diapers is a good one. They had like the Jesus cloth, not the Jesus piece, but the Jesus
like
cloth.
Like a samurai cloth?
Yeah, almost like a samurai cloth. And I don't know if you noticed, but the long hair was covering their nipples. I don't know. I noticed because I was like, I wonder if that's on purpose so they don't get the video X-rated. But would it be X-rated if they show their nipples?
No, because they're guys.
Okay, that's sexist.
It is sexist.
That is sexist. I mean, they're still nipples. I know you can't milk them, but they're still nipples. I know that's sexist. So I thought it was kind of interesting that they had their hair perfectly spotted to cover their nipples.
I wasn't thinking about that at all.
It did cross my mind for more than a second.
Anyone was thinking about that.
Now they are.
Well, now they are.
I
don't think before anyone was thinking about that.
Now, it's not about before, it's about now. We have to live in the moment.
To live in the present.
We have to live in the now. Now, besides the nipples, what else? In the whole silent movie approach, is there anything else you took from this whole video? In the song? Because I don't know, I don't think you've heard the whole album yet. You haven't really dove into this whole album.
This song is very just kind of like pushing through, like very mechanical feeling.
Yes. Wow, I like where you're going with this.
It feels like if the video wasn't about this, it would be like about machines.
But if you think about it, Frankenstein was kind of like a machine.
So that's why it kind of makes sense that
it's very robotic in the way it feels very mechanical.
Yeah, if the song feels like even parts of the song, the instruments, it feels like clamping down, like big metal bars clamping onto each other and stuff like that.
Like an assembly line, almost like if you're making something.
That's what it sounds like. So it has this very mechanical feel to it.
But I think that it's on purpose. It has to do with the theme of the song.
Which it sounds really good though. The whole mechanical feel.
You almost feel like you're in the presence of Frankenstein being the monster being made.
Yeah.
You know, like Frankenstein is there. People always think the monster is Frankenstein, but Frankenstein is the guy who made the monster.
Yeah.
So you almost feel like you're in the presence of Frankenstein as he's making the monster, like all the machines coming down.
Yeah.
The song kind of has that chunky, robotic feeling to it. The drums on this track are outstanding, though. When he says, like, I am in the name of God, you know, like, I am God. The first time he says that, the drums that come after, it's just talk about machinery. It's a barrage of this machine coming at you. Like it's powerful, it's heavy, it's destructive. It just has so much substance to it, and it gives so much because the song is very eerie. It has an eerie vibe, an eerie atmosphere to it. But the drums give the song so much heaviness. When they come in, they're just like you can't just walk away from how heavy the drums are on this track. And it's like typical Carach Angren, that double pedaling, just like machine gun coming at you, ferocious, heavy, but then at the same time like smoothly walking away and dissipating into the background, allowing the rest of the song to kind of simmer or, you know, like come to the forefront. I always love how they construct the tracks because there's so many different moving pieces to go with Frankenstein. There's so many moving pieces to a Carach Angren song, and somehow they always find a way to make them fit together perfectly.
Yeah.
It's just incredible. I love, by the way, once again, I love the video. I love the whole silent movie approach.
Yeah.
And then it's a silent movie, but it's a horror silent movie. And then it has a little bit of a Hitchcock vibe to it, because a lot of the stuff you don't see it happening. You just have to imagine of
like
what's...
when the knife is cutting.
Yeah, when the knife is cutting, like we can't let this woman get in between us, because we're together, and like all of those moments you and see all the legs on the floor on the table or whatever it was. So you don't see the stuff necessarily happening,
But you know what's happening.
But it's your brain
already knows what's happening.
Sometimes it's more scary what you don't see, because then your brain can go anywhere. Like your brain makes up what your eyes don't see, right? So it could turn a lot darker. Your brain can take you in a much darker place than what your eyes can see. I always find that the best horror movies are the ones that don't necessarily show you like all the guts, and they kind of leave things up to your imagination, because then, depending on how dark your mind is, it could go into anywhere, and it can go into much darker places than just... Because the slasher movie, they're fun and whatever, but sometimes it gets a little bit cheesy. So I'd rather just imagine what happened around the corner.
You know that movie? Or The Mist. Like that movie.
The Mist, I don't think you ever see somebody getting killed. You see them getting sucked.
Sometimes you see people getting killed, but a lot of it is them going out into the mist and then them.
You just hear the noise.
Yeah. And then you hear the noises of them being killed.
Exactly. So your brain starts to imagine how
they're getting killed.
Exactly.
And then when you see the monsters later on, then it really kicks in.
I like that. The Mist is a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
The ending of that movie
is fun.
It's so dark, it's not even funny. Like, talk about a movie that has a 180-degree twist at the end that just leaves you like, what the fuck just happened? Like, I love that movie. When I watched that movie, the ending, I was like...
The fuck did I just watch?
I was speechless.
Yeah.
I was speechless. One of my favorite movies.
It was
such an incredible movie. Yeah, it's such an incredible movie.
Even the ending didn't really... It made me think, but it didn't ruin the movie for me.
But I think the ending was the perfect ending for that movie. That movie could not have ended on a good note.
No.
Like, too much shit had gone wrong for that movie to end on a good note. Sometimes I hate the movies that are like that are so dark and so many bad things are happening, and then at the end it's like this happy ending, and like, it's just, come on, man. Sometimes the bad guy needs to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Life is not so, you're not so lucky in life to always have a good ending.
Exactly. Sometimes shit goes sideways. All right, on that note, not that movie has anything to do with this, but... the horror theme, yes. All right, anyways, we're done with this video. Thank you for watching. I had a blast. I always enjoy watching Carach Angren. Not lyric videos, like actual music videos. Because it's like mini movies.
Yeah.
It's mini movies, so I always enjoy it, and this was really enjoyable. And they released a new album this year, so the album is out there. Perhaps you should pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. And you should listen to it, because I have it. You should listen to it. It's a really cool album. There's a lot of great stuff there. A lot of great stuff to digest. A lot of great Carach Angren stuff to digest. One of their best albums, I would say. All right. On that note, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.